is Susan Stevens Designs. Good to see you again, Susan.
Great to see you again, too.
Hold your newspaper up.
Let's happy to. Ta-da!
Oh, my God. And it's above the fold.
It's above the fold.
You're big time now.
Well, I hope this brings a lot of people into the Christmas Village. We have wonderful vendors. It is a wonderful place to come and do some shopping for Christmas or any other season.
Now, this is the first year for this, right?
This is the first year for the Christmas Village.
Normally, I see you at the
Women's Expo.
The Women's Expo.
Yes.
And you're very loyal to that.
Yes, I have.
Year.
I've done it for years.
When is that?
It's usually in March, I think.
Now, Susan Stevens Designs, what is that?
Well, we do custom window treatments. We do staging. I'll help you pick out the colors for your room. We want everything to flow and to look like you. We will do new things, or we will use what you have and make them look different.
Let's say I hit the lottery, win all kinds of money.
Oh, you'd be my favorite person.
And I want a man cave.
Oh, I can do that.
But I want it to reflect me.
All of my clients, I reflect their personality. I want it to look like you, and when people come in to say, wow, this is perfect. It looks just like you. And most of my clients are referrals and repeat customers. I have clients I've been working with for 15 years.
Well, how do you know what I'd like? I mean, how do you know?
I talk with you.
Okay.
We sit down, I get a feel, we ask you a couple of questions, and then I use my imagination and try to put into effect what I see that you're telling me. And my best compliment is, I couldn't express what I really wanted, but you did what I wanted, Susan. So that's the best compliment of all of them.
Can people afford you now? I mean,
yes.
Are times good right now for what you do?
Times are good, and we work in all budgets. If you just give me a range, I will stay in your budget. If it's not a problem, that's fine too. But if you've got a certain amount that you want to spend, we can make that work, and it will look beautiful.
And you can build a home that'll make anybody proud.
Yes,
proud
we
that
will.
Everybody at Susan Stevens Designs. Always good to see you.
Always good to see you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. This is Anna. Hey, Anna.
Hi.
What do you have here today? What is this?
Oh, this is my wheel-thrown pottery that I make, and some of these are, hand-built. And the way these are done, they're done from a slab, or they call slab-built also. But most of everything that I do is wheel-thrown.
So how long you been doing this?
6 years now.
How did you get into it?
Actually started as a hobby. I used to belong to a pottery club,
Right.
And it just started. I felt like taking a hobby class, and from there it was my passion, like right away. The moment I centered a piece, and that was history. I guess that it just takes me to another world. When I'm doing pottery on the wheel, can be like the day just goes by so fast and you don't even know where you went.
Is it a good stress release? I mean,
yes,
is it good escapism or?
Yes, and I would recommend people to try it, because you never know what you have in you. Like for me, I had never touched clay before, even like in high school or elementary school.
Right.
Until 6 years ago when I started doing this, and some people say it takes 20 plus years to really develop a good technique, and for me it just came naturally. So, and I didn't know I had that in me. So
let me tell everybody, I talked to you a few minutes earlier, you're an aeronautical engineer.
Yes.
I couldn't imagine what all that means, but
Yeah.
wow. So
I do a lot of 3D design, in my work, and I think that really helps me to sort of visualize what I want. So often I'll sketch up what I want to make, and I'm like my own 3D printer. Whatever I think about, in my head, I can just make it with my hands. So,
that is so cool.
And I think my background really helps me, because I visualize what I want, and it just comes out, My ideas just come out.
I would be so proud of having some of my own stuff. Is it all over your house?
Yes, I do have a lot of pottery in my house, and that's when my husband said, well, it's time for you to start selling. You can only keep so much, you know, so.
Very nice to meet you. Thank you.
Nice to meet you too. Thank you.
West End Pharmacy is your neighborhood drugstore, delivering personalized, superb service to the community with unparalleled convenience and genuine hometown heart. Stop by. You'll find plenty of reasons to keep coming back, like prescriptions filled quickly and accurately, vitamins and supplements, as well as friendly, honest people. We can also provide diabetic supplies, blister packaging, medication therapy management, immunizations, and so much more. For an overview of our products and services, please visit our website at pharmacywestend.com.
SOS Mattress. Best quality, best price, guaranteed. Where can you find a huge selection of high-end mattresses without paying high-end prices? SOS Mattress. Best quality, best price, guaranteed. Where can you save 50 to 80% off retail every day? SOS Mattress. Best quality, best price, guaranteed. We offer the lowest prices on the best name brand mattresses. SOS Mattress and Clearance Center on Highway 41 in Cartersville, 1 block south of Home Depot.
Hey, look who it is, our friend Frank Sieber. Hey, Frank.
Hey, how you doing, Dave? How you doing, everybody?
You look good.
Thank you. It's a compliment coming from you.
Well, no, I mean, you have all your hair.
Yeah.
You've got your facial hair.
Yeah.
And the reason I bring that up is you were battling, you were on the show like a few months back.
Right.
And you were just getting better. You were battling cancer for a long time.
Right.
Do you have to worry about it coming back?
Oh, yeah, you always have to worry about coming back, because once you have it, you have it. It's just a matter of, treating it and praying that it don't come back. And we believe it's not coming back.
Well, how long has it been gone now?
Since end of February. I finished my chemo end of February, and I've been good ever since. I had like 3 scans since then. I've been good, and have another scan coming up in November.
Well, what do you have to do differently now? I mean, do you anything, diet or anything like that?
I should, but listen, I'm an old dog. It's hard to teach an old dog new tricks, but I cut down on the sugar and stuff like that, There's dietary changes you make, but, you just, to me, just believe it ain't coming back, and I'm good. And that's what gets me through, That's it. I tell everybody the same thing. When you go into this, fighting this stuff, 150%, don't waver that you're going to be healed. Otherwise, you ain't going to be healed.
I always read your posts on Facebook. You always had pretty good attitude. I mean, you were very positive about where you were going.
Yeah, you have to be, because if you're not, you're going to be defeated. If you go into this defeated, you're going to lay in the corner in a fetal position, and it's going to be over. Never, ever not believe you're going to be healed and you're going to be good.
Now, I imagine when you come out of this, you probably have a new, you look at life differently.
Oh, yeah. It changes you.
But does that fade away? Or you get back to normal and it's just all just a memory now? And
no, not especially, like, you see, I wear these bands.
Right.
And it says cancer sucks on it, okay? Now what I do is if I see somebody I know that's going through it or may have gone through it, I just go up to them when I talk to them and I encourage them and tell them, you're not alone, we're all together in this, which we are. And I give a band to somebody, just give them away. And it's just a little something to help encourage and make people feel good going through what they're going through. Because that's what, like I told you the last time I spoke to you, that's what we need to do. We need to encourage each other and know you're not alone, bro.
Frank, always good to see you. Thank you.
Good to see you, Dave.
Hey, Cartersville UNCUT, welcome to Treasure Chest Outlet. Come on in and let me show you some of the hottest stuff that people like these days. We have a rustic bedroom set, queen set, 6 pieces, $18.99. We have a sofa table for $279. Rustic benches, log benches. Rustic stuff is the hot item right now. We have a dining table, 4 chairs, a bench, the farmhouse look that everybody likes, $11.99. Come on back here and let me show you a few other things in the rustic line. But don't forget, we also have mattresses, rugs, sofas, everything you might need for the house. Here's a couple more rustic pieces back here that look real good. We have an entry table. We have a bar, 2 stools, $6.99. Everybody's got the big screen TV these days. This one will hold a 72-inch with no problem. We're located at 927 North Tennessee Street in beautiful Cartersville, Georgia. Like us on Facebook. Come on by and see us anytime.
Hi, I'm Don Weathers with 24 Bell Body. We're located on Xena Drive, just right down from the jail. You can't miss me with this big bright yellow building and the red trim. And there's my phone number right there. Put it in your phone. Keep me on speed dial. You never know when you're gonna need me. But I guarantee you when you do, I'm gonna treat you like family, and we're gonna get you out of jail no matter where you're at in the state of Georgia. We have several locations, so it doesn't matter what you're charged with or where you're at, we're gonna come to your rescue. We're gonna get you out of that old stinky jail. You call me 770-382-2424, and we'll be there when you need us.
Everybody, this is Bethany Jackson. Hey, Bethany.
Hey.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Now, you're involved with...
Elks Etowah. We do therapeutic foster care.
What is that?
It's a higher level than the base level care for foster kids.
What does that mean? I'm not sure what you mean by that.
Well, currently in Bartow County, there are about 25 foster homes and about 160 foster kids that need homes. So we have a huge need here in building the capacity of foster homes.
Well, is it real difficult to become a foster parent?
It's not. You have to be 25 and have some kind of experience with dealing with kids, and then we have a training program that we put parents through. You have to pass a background check and a physical.
25 doesn't seem like very many. So where do the other 135 go?
Unfortunately, they have to go to other homes in other areas. So these kids are not losing just their families, but they're losing their neighbors and their coaches and their teachers and their other people that they're involved with. They're losing their community.
So if somebody's interested in becoming a foster parent, what do they need to do?
They can call me.
Just call you. Okay.
Absolutely.
I'll
I'll come meet with them. We'll do an orientation and get started on the training.
And you'll help, and so you're not looking for perfect people, you're looking for just good people.
Absolutely.
Does it have to be a stay-at-home mother?
It doesn't have to be. You have to be a little bit flexible so that if they get sick at school, you can go pick them up just like you would your own kid.
I would think that's tough. I mean, I would think that because you get emotionally attached to a child, that'd be very tough to do, I would think.
Absolutely. But these kids need homes. So
Okay.
it's tougher. You're a grown-up, though. You can handle it.
All right, if they want to reach you, how do they reach you?
They can call me. My number is 706-680-7696.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
This is our prayer bear. He has a little pocket in the front, and you can tuck a little prayer in there. If you have someone who is a little worrier, just write all the worries down and tuck them inside, and you pray about those, and the next day the worries are gone.
Everybody, this is the Bartow Bookmobile. All right, what is the Bartow Bookmobile?
Hi, we're a nonprofit organization, not part of the library, dedicated to taking books and library services to low-income neighborhoods in rural Bartow County.
And people actually check out the books?
Right. We issue our own Bookmobile library cards.
Okay.
And people check out the books, and then when we're back in their area, which is usually a month later, they bring them back and check out more. And we also try to give away books frequently to the children to encourage them to build their own home libraries.
Isn't that neat? Isn't that neat? Do they appreciate it when you come see them?
They seem very excited, yes. We've only been in operation for 4 months.
Okay.
So we're really building and growing the program, but it has been very well received so far.
Welcome to the Herb Shop of Cartersville. We're located in historic downtown Cartersville at 19 East Main Street, directly across from Mellow Mushroom. I'm Bria Cumby. I manage the store for my mother. She is the owner, Mary Glass. We celebrate 24 years of business this September. Come on in, have a look, and let her explain iridology to you.
We do iridology consultations. It is a reading of the iris of the eyes. It's an ancient science. It shows strengths and weaknesses in the body. It's a tool for us to see what you need to work on most in your body. Sometimes it shows historic weaknesses that you've had in your body all your life, or even family weaknesses. And it helps you to know how to take care of yourself better. Make an appointment with us today. We'd love to help you.
I'm Holly. Welcome to Reflection Skin and Laser Center. We are a full-service medical spa offering the latest technology in skincare. I am also the nurse. I do the neurotoxins like Botox and Dysport, and also the dermal fillers like Juvederm, Restylane, Radiesse, and I also do sclerotherapy for unwanted spider veins.
Hi, I'm Amy Cheek. I'm the medical esthetician here at Reflections. This is where I do aesthetic work like chemical pills, microdermabrasion, and microneedling.
Hi, I'm Jennifer, and this is where we do the cool sculpting, the Ulthera, and we have an Affirm skin tightening laser as well.
Here we are in the laser room where we do laser hair removal, laser pigment reduction, laser vein treatments. If you have any questions about any of our procedures or products, please call us. All our consultations are free, or you could just stop by. We're located in the Weston Commons Shopping Center.
Everybody, look who it is, our friend Bryan Canty. Hey, Bryan.
Hey, David, how are you?
We're at the Etowah Valley Humane Society. What is your role here?
I am the director here, but a lot of people just call me the dog father.
How long have you been here?
7.5 years. I started back in June of 2010. Seems like 7.5 decades sometimes.
Has this always been your calling, taking care of?
Well, I don't know if it's been my calling, because if you'd asked me 8 years ago, if I'd be out here, I'd have thought you were crazy. I mean, I didn't really have an animal welfare background, but they had a situation out here that I could remedy, and I've done the best that I can, and we made some great strides out here. We're in the 8th year of reducing euthanasia in Bartow County. This is statistically shaping up to be our best year. In terms of raw numbers, even if we didn't rescue another life this year, this would be our 3rd best year. Of course, we're going to blow past that. We got 2 more months left in this year, and all the records are going to be set. Our adoptions are up 20% this year. Rescues are up over 10%. It's a great time to be a part of EVHS, and I'm proud to also mention that yesterday we went over 15,000 lives rescued from animal control under my tenure here.
What does that mean?
That means that we have given 15,000 dogs and cats a second chance at getting placed in the loving and forever homes that may normally not made it.
How does that work? Right down the road from you is, what is?
Bartow County Animal Control.
Okay.
We have a contract with Bartow County government to facilitate adoptions and the transfer into other licensed rescue organizations. It's mandated by Georgia law. And that's the only place that our animals come from. We don't take in owner surrenders, we don't pick up strays, and that's one of the misconceptions that are out there, is that we are animal control. Nothing can be further from the truth. They don't do adoptions. We facilitate that, and I'm proud to say that this year we haven't lost a single healthy adoptable animal that's been turned into animal control since March 20th, and here we are in November.
It's very good.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Very, very proud of the statistics.
But that's really because the people out there are coming in and adopting the animals?
Absolutely, and the efforts of the staff, the licensed rescues in our network, volunteers, donors, transporters, veterinarians. I mean, it's a collaborative effort, and we could never, ever do that on our own. So we are most appreciative for the countless individuals who have made this possible, and we're going to continue to strive in 2018 and make the entire county, not just EVHS, no kill.
Now, are you supported by the county?
No.
Where does the money come from?
We're a nonprofit. We do get margins off our adoption fees. That accounts for about 20% of our operating revenue. We have occasional fundraisers, and the rest I got to go out there and hustle for it.
So that's a big part of your job.
Yeah. I've been blessed to be kind of skilled at it.
So you have to go out there and just talk, and you have to raise money to pay the bills here.
Absolutely. Make sure the checks don't bounce, make sure our vets, because as you can imagine, we're processing 600, 700, 800 animals through here in terms of adoptions from EVHS. That's not free. So when people, balk at what our adoption fees are, they're not taking into understanding that we have to pay for those services as well.
When somebody adopts a dog from here, the dog is up on its shots, it's fixed.
Absolutely. They're heartworm tested before they're even brought over here. Give it a flea and tick treatment, deworming, the rounds of vaccines, the 7-in-1 vaccine against distemper, parvo, leptospirosis, again, a bordetella, which is kennel cough, They'll undergo a mandatory quarantine period to make sure that they've been exposed, that infectious disease is broken. And then once they come out of quarantine, they're scheduled for their spay and neuter and their rabies vaccine, and they're good to go. Lock, stock, Tootsie Roll.
That doesn't sound cheap if you had to do that on your own.
Oh my gosh, it costs you $400.
Ooh.
And if you go to one of our participating vets, the wellness exam is also included in that as well.
Everybody, it's Bryan Canty out here at the Etowah Valley Humane Society.
And Phoebe.
And Phoebe. What a beautiful dog.
Yes, she is. She's gorgeous.
Thank you, Bryan.
Thanks, David.
Hey, this is Joe Wilson, co-owner of Parnick Jennings Funeral Home, Cartersville's locally owned funeral home, serving all of Bartow County since 1977. The biggest difference of our funeral home here in Bartow County, Cartersville, is that we are a locally owned funeral home. We make all our decisions right here in the funeral home. When people walk in the door, they're going to meet the owner and know that we're making decisions on what's best for the families that have placed their trust and confidence in us and the needs of our community. One thing we always say to families that place their trust in us is ask a family we have served. We want people to know that when they come here for probably one of the most difficult experiences in their life, that they can feel comfortable with us.
You know, all our family actually comes to Parnick Jennings. You know, once we lose a loved one, we call on them because, you know, they really took care of us in the past. As far as controlling the funeral, the arrangements for the trafficking to the gravesite, everything went perfect and, you know, in order like it needed to be. And, you know, especially with a loved one that you lost, you want things to go like it's supposed to, and they've really done a professional job of doing it.
Pre-arranging a funeral, it could be probably one of the most important things that you could do for your loved one. You have time to make those decisions in a calm, relaxed atmosphere, and you can lock in the price. In today's economy, you know, price is something that we have to think about. And by making a pre-arrangement in advance and funding it, you're guaranteeing that those prices will be there and you'll be protected from any future inflation. On behalf of myself and all the staff here at Parnick Jennings Funeral Home, we want you to know it would be our honor to serve your family during your time of need. Please call us at 770-382-0034.
Who it is. It's our friend Canty Smith. Hey, Canty.
How's it going?
It's going good. We're out here at Tellus. Now, you have a new exhibit. What is this exhibit about?
The exhibit is called The World at Your Fingertips, and we're literally looking at how the smartphone has changed our lives.
Can you show us how?
Sure, I'd be happy to.
Okay.
And as you go right down the opening exhibit here, you know, one of the things that we look at is a dictionary. And tell me, when was the last time, David, that you used a dictionary?
I don't even have a dictionary.
And it's because frequently you use our smartphones to look everything up, or we're counting on spell check to correct everything for us.
Right.
So this exhibit essentially is focusing on how the smartphone has changed our lives and some of the ancient technologies, if you will, that we just don't use any longer because we're so dependent upon, or we continue to use our smartphones for these different things.
The dictionary is a good example.
Dictionary being one of them. You see here also the newspaper.
Right.
A lot of us don't have newspaper subscriptions any longer. A lot of us do online banking. You see an old check ledger there. Even a book. When was the, you know, a lot of us have gotten into reading our books on our iPads or on our electronic devices, and so even that's an aspect.
You're right. I do all my checkings online now.
Exactly.
And news. I get all my news online.
Online as well.
Okay.
You're getting ahead of us now.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
No. So then we come to this next little purview, adding machines. And of course, our calculators are all on our smartphones now. But you see, just a pen even, because frequently now we're using a stylus on our phone for writing as opposed to a pen on a piece of paper. So again, just some of that technology that we've tended to leave behind. So a calendar, everybody has an electronic calendar, almost. I say everybody.
I live by my calendar.
There you go. Rolodex for addresses and contacts. All that information's in our phone now. We don't have that. I don't have one of those on my desk anymore.
No.
Exactly. The next, one of the things I thought was extremely fascinating was that jumped out to me is the flashlight, because I probably use my cell phone as a flashlight more than anything else that I use it for, including calling. I use that flashlight all the time.
Same here.
It's a wonderful safety feature. And then another thing is a telephone directory. When was the last time, you pulled out the yellow pages to look through? And a thing that I had not thought about necessarily were recipes, because it's so convenient to put in a topic of a recipe that I want to look at, pull up 10 different recipes for this particular item, and then select the one I want, as opposed to, of course, I always have family favorites. I'm not saying that we don't have our special box or notebook put away with family recipes in it, but that's definitely something we use too. And of course, the slide rule. I still have my mother's slide ruler. She was a research chemist, and it's very interesting. I actually could still multiply on it. That's all I can do on it, though. It still looks pretty complicated to me. One of the next venues is the games. A lot of people enjoy online games and the phone. Music, an MP3 player. We've already talked about calendars, and then a timepiece. I know I use mine for my watch. I haven't had a watch on since I left the school system.
I've always worn a watch. I haven't worn a watch in years.
Well,
you aren't wearing watches.
That's right, because we use our phone now for that.
You didn't realize how much what the iPhone did.
It is staggering.
And how many people it put out of business.
That's true. Well, we're not, and remember, it's not just an iPhone. We're just including smartphones.
Right, smartphones, right.
Smartphones. And then the last vignette that we have as you lead into the exhibit, we talk about our lists, because so many of us put our lists on our phone now.
Right.
Coupons are electronic now. You take it to the register and they scan the SKU bar, SKU code. I love the abacus, another counter here, because again, the calculator's in the phone. And of course, the camera. What would we do without our cameras in our phones, and being able to share that, document our family lives and our photographic history of what we've got going on. So a huge variety of different aspects of technology and how it's changed through the use of our smartphones.
Hey, I want to introduce you and all the folks out there in Cartersville UNCUT land. This is Phoebe. Phoebe is one of our residents here at EVHS, and honestly, she is my favorite dog here. She's about 2 years old. Gorgeous. I mean, absolute. Look at that coat. And as friendly as she can be. I mean, she's already walking with me without a leash down to the mailbox. She'll come and sit at my desk. And she's got the perfect blend of energy levels. I mean, she's capable of going on long hikes, but if you want her just to sit around with you and on an ottoman and watch TV or a movie or something, she's fine with that too. She's something else. She is really, really special, and certainly deserving of a loving forever home. In fact, I may even consider bringing her home myself. It's been a while, and she's an amazing, amazing girl. She really is. Love her. And we got many more. Come see them.
What do you do with that?
Our mailbox is designed to help families whenever they want to leave an encouraging note or a word for someone in the family. They just put it in the mailbox and put the flag up, and then you can open it. We have also